Hey, sweeties. I've got a rematch for you today between the Ninja Foodi Smart XL pressure cooker steam fryer and the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the ultimate lid, one ultimate lid. Another head to head battle at a viewer's request. I did a head to head challenge with these two before, and things did not go so well. We're gonna do a do-over. We're gonna do a do-over. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna show you the differences between these two items. It's got a lid. This is the Instant Pot. If you let's see, press this button, take that off, it reveals the heating element for air frying. And if you open the Ninja Foodi, let's do it right here. I have to turn it towards you because it opens to the side. It's got this heating element for air frying up there. We'll put it to the test. I'm going to tell you my preferences and why. We'll get into it. But first, please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell. Now let's get into this head-to-head challenge between the Ninja Foodi Smart XL pressure cooker steam fryer and the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the one ultimate lid and pressure cooker cover that goes back on top like that. Let's get into it. So I've reviewed both of these also separately and talked about what comes in the box when you open it. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday with the Instant Pot Duo Crisp when I first showed it here on the channel. Oh, let me think. In the box, when you open it, also has a little envelope, Discover Amazing, and inside that envelope, it has a Get Started guide that goes over the different parts and functions with you. Products. And it comes with one recipe card. This one is banana bread. I do wish they actually gave you a cookbook so you can have some time, some temperatures to figure out how to cook some meals in there. I went online already and I didn't see anything on Instant Pot website to tell you how to cook things specifically for this Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the ultimate lid. That's a little disappointing. Instant Pot is a little light on the information. Big difference between Ninja Foodi and Instant Pot. Ninja Foodi includes a cookbook with lots of recipes to help you get started with cooking because this thing does, again, 14-in-1 functions, but how in the world would you know how to use them if they don't include lots of instructions and recipes to help you get started? That's the big problem that I find with Instant Pot is that they don't include a cookbook. They have some directions that talk about how to use each function, but then you have to kind of figure out how your recipes work with those functions. So um, we're going to use a recipe that I found here in the Ninja Foodi cookbook. We're going to do the bratwurst with beer braised cabbage. I'm not using beer. I'm using apple juice and chicken broth. I'm taking a few liberties with the recipe. So we're going to use this recipe, adapt it, and we're going to try to also cook it in the Instant Pot. The recipe was designed for the Ninja Foodi, but we're going to see if we can make it work also in the Instant Pot and see how that goes. And that just, to me, makes it so much more difficult to get going with the Instant Pot. Even on the Instant Pot app, they don't have a lot of recipes and it's not easily searchable by the product that you're using. So let's get started. So here's the recipe we're using. Calls for 6 cups of shredded green cabbage. I'm adding a carrot to that as well and 1 large onion. the salt and sugar, and I combined the chicken stock, apple cider vinegar, and the apple juice in there. And I just need to stir that up. We've got our brats on top on that rack. We'll close it down and get to cooking. Now the lid is closed. We will slide this over to steam crisp. Steam and crisp is selected. If you turn that steam bake, we want steam crisp. We want to adjust the temperature to 345 degrees Fahrenheit. Let that, okay. And the time to 10 minutes. And then we can start. It'll say pre for preheat. And according to the recipe, that will display for approximately 15 minutes as the unit steams, and then the timer will start counting down. So here in the Instant Pot Duo Crisp, we got to make sure that we don't go past this PC Max Pressure Cook Max line. We'll put our 6 cups of cabbage and carrots. And then we'll add our salt and sugar, our liquids. Beer was in the original recipe, but we're using apple juice. Chicken stock, apple juice instead of beer, and apple cider vinegar is in here. Now, according to the instructions, you need at least 500 mils of liquid when you're using the steam or pressure cook function. So that's significantly more than the little more than 1 cup that we used for our Ninja Foodi. So here we've got about the 500 mils works out to about a little over 2 cups. So we're going to pour that in there. I'm going to add our onions in there and stir it around. Now we'll put our rack inside. And we just have to make sure that, there we go. When we lay the bratwurst in on top, that it doesn't come above the PC Max line. Oh, it looks like we just made it. Good. Excellent. All right, this should work out fine. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. So let's set this to steam for 15 minutes, and then we'll have to remove the pressure cook lid and air fry for another 10 minutes. Okay, for the Instant Pot, when we're using the pressure cook or steam function, we have to move that over to lock. We're going to press steam. Let's steam for 15 minutes. It doesn't allow us to adjust the temperature, so we'll just press start. So that will preheat and then steam, and then we'll remove the pressure cook lid so that we expose the air fry element and air fry to crisp up or we can maybe broil it if we choose, our sausages. The Ninja Foodi has finished preheating and now it is counting down, and in about 9 minutes or so, our food should be done. Our Ninja Foodi has just a few seconds left. I will check the temperature of the sausages. There we go. All right, that's ended. Switch that over. Lift it. Ooh. Let's take a look. Looks like it could do with being flipped over to get it more brown on that side. Ah. There's our cabbage, carrots, and onions. If I wanted to cook off some of that liquid, I would use oh, it's got a little brown on there too. Nice. I could use the sear saute function, but there's not too much liquid down there. That is done. Okay, so let's switch on over. Look at that, to the Instant Pot. All right, the Instant Pot should be just about done. There we go. Select quick release. Let that steam escape. All right. Plays a nice little tune. We can unlock it. Ooh. The pressure cooker was harsh on these sausages. Yeah, if I had to do it again, I would see how it burst open there. I would just set it to steam / pressure cook. Yeah, see that's done. It just needs to be browned now. I would just set it for a much shorter time. Maybe if I can do it for just a minute or two. Oh yeah, let's take off that pressure cook lid so we can expose the heating element. Put our glove on so we can hold that ring. Press the red button. Take that off. Now close that down. Let's do broil. And it's at temperature of 400 degrees. Let's just go ahead and start it. When the timer hits 3 minutes, like it did there, we'll check our bratwurst and flip it over. Show you what it looks like. So you can see it sizzling, getting nice and brown. Turn it over. And let it continue to brown on the other side for 3 minutes. And if I had been thinking, I would have done the same thing in the Instant Pot. No, done the same thing in the Ninja Foodi, maybe at like 5 minutes of cooking, open it, flip them over, and brown the other side. All right, that is done. Let's take a look. Sausages are nicely browned. Let's take these out and take a look at our cabbage. Let's take out this rack. Now you see one major difference is we have a lot of liquid left. It's basically a soup. And the cabbage is a bit more well cooked. So, I mean, that's a personal preference. If you like your cabbage really, really soft, then you'd like this a little better. We got a little crispness there from when we were using the broil function. But yeah, we basically have a whole lot of liquid left in the bottom there of the Instant Pot Duo Crisp, and everything is much softer. That's our bratwurst and cabbage out of the Ninja Foodi, and it's not much liquid left in there. This is our bratwurst and cabbage from the Instant Pot. Plenty of liquid in there. I'll measure them both and let's see. And you can see the cabbage from the Instant Pot is cooked down more and the sausages are burst because when you use the steam function, it does use the pressure cook. So in the future, I'll pressure cook it for a shorter time. And this, it basically uses the preheat of your cooking to steam. And so it's a more gentle cooking method. And then it crisped the sausages with the crisp function, which is like air fry or something like that. This is how much liquid we have left from the Ninja Foodi. That's just a little more than a half a cup, well, 2/3 of a cup, a little more than we started with. And we have about 2 cups of liquid, just about 500 mils, not the same as what we started with from the Instant Pot. So a big difference in the amount of liquid, and I think a little difference in the amount of fat also. You can see the little fat layer floating on top there. Bratwurst, cabbage, carrots, it all came out pretty tasty from the Ninja Foodi Smart XL Steam Crisp and the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the ultimate lid. There are a few differences in how they work because to use the steam in the Instant Pot, it has to be under pressure and you can't really adjust anything after you've gotten that started. So I would reduce the cooking time with the instant with the Ninja Foodi. It's you set it to steam crisp, and as it preheats, it steams, and then it goes on to cook with that heating element on the top. With the one ultimate lid, you do have to remove that inner lid from the Instant Pot, making it a little bit more of a clunky process. But the biggest difference between these two is that Ninja Foodi tells you how to use it and they give you recipes. Instant Pot leaves you to figure it out for yourself. And for me, that is a loser. You have these expensive and complicated pieces of equipment that do so many things. Tell us how to use it. And Ninja always does a great job with telling us how to use their products, with including a cookbook every single time with every appliance that they sell. Let's give it a taste. Let's taste the cabbage and sausage out of the Instant Pot first. It's very soft because of the pressure cooking. The flavors are good, but the texture is pretty much destroyed. Let's taste it out of the Ninja Foodi. Mm. The texture is so much better. The cabbage has some crispness left in it. The carrots are not falling apart. Even the sausage itself has retained more of its texture. Less of the fat actually came out of the sausage, which, I mean, that's a personal preference and how you like it, but it feels like the sausage is juicier, and where it was a little bit drier in the Instant Pot, it's juicier in the Ninja Foodi. So the Ninja Foodi is a clear winner once again. And that's why the Instant Pot with the one ultimate lid is getting donated. That's right. I just don't have the space to keep things that I don't like to use, and this Instant Pot, well, I just don't like it. So it's got to go. I'm donating this as well as some other items that I have here in the house. I need to make some room because I've got a bunch of other items coming in that I'm going to show here on the channel. So if you watch this video, you'll see exactly what else has got to go. Please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and y'all have a delicious day.